Yo, what is going on? It is Friday, May 8th, 3:36 p.m. and we end off this week not even taking a trade. We haven't taken a trade in 9 trading days, 10 trading days since last Monday. I hated the way price has been delivering, man. So I took a break, but I feel as though it definitely started delivering better. I just wasn't able to get my entries, and I'll go over that right now. It's getting really fucking frustrating. So let's get into that. So coming into the day, bullish bias. Where's it at? Bullish bias. I mean, we're at all-time highs. Like, we are all-time highs. Originally wanted to take, we had SMT'd with this. Nothing to this 5-minute. It's cool. Then we start fucking pumping up, right? I was going to take this trade with this 1-minute gap up here. There was a 30-second originally, which would have broken me even. Would have got my entry right here and gotten broken even because I would have had to run it like this. Trade would have had to have been like at least 1 point, something like this to even get the RR, which would have broken me even because I would have went break even at all-time highs. But said I wait on the 1 minute just for extra confirmation because of the way price has been delivering. I would have taken it on any one of these 2 candles, but this third one took all-time highs at the inverse, which was my break even point. Then we just fucking flew, so it's clear as hell we're bullish. In here, right, I wanted to get a long to these equal highs, data high, all-time high, because we did have, what was this? This was 10 a.m., right? Yeah. So we had a decent yellow folder section. 8:30 news had already gone ran out before, so I forgot to mention that. But in here, it looked like on the 30-second, we're just consolidating. Look at all of this, right? This is pure consolidation. We had this 30-second gap down here, which we seen break. Oh, no. This was low-key at 1 minute, right? Data low sweep on both indexes. Hold on, let me make sure that I pull up. Yes. Data low sweep on both indexes, because this data low had made all-time highs. ES was low-key way lagging behind. It didn't make all-time highs until 10 a.m. No, my bad, 9:59, when NQ was clearly already at all-time highs. Why didn't I take this 1 minute? Just wasn't enough in the premium. It just really was not. Like, this is kind of like OG model, and it had no purpose of delivery. I feel as though, like, if we would have SMT'd with the data low, would have made more sense, or even SMT'd with, like, this low down here or something, would have made more sense to me, but it just didn't really make sense. Like, it was just a normal ass 1 minute, which 110% I would have gone broke even. I know myself. I would have went break even at the first swing high. Anyways, this candle took that. Then there was another entry over here, which was just basically a retag into here, a retag into the 1 minute inverse, and then a creation of a 30-second. But again, we just seen, like, this looks like consolidation. We just seen this 30-second not deliver us. We're chopping around. We're at all-time highs. We don't have a higher time frame narrative other than we're all-time highs. Like, there's no reason to want to run off of just this 30-second inverse. This one didn't run, and then we created this one, which honestly had really nice displacement. It just wasn't delivering off of anything specifically. Like, what could you say? There was an internal range created on the 30-second that price then tagged into OTE again. Like, this was definitely an eval play more so, just towards these all-time highs. As to where would I have gone break even, because break even at the first swing high. No, I would have gone break even, and it would have, yeah, this would have been the trade exactly. Would have been like this, and then nothing. Then here was the last trade I was looking at taking. Again, an all-time highs long, where we were delivering off of a 15-minute gap. Where's price? Where is price? So we had this 15-minute gap right here, right? Let's actually replay this one, because this was probably my favorite trade of the day. So when we have this 15-minute gap right here, we have all-time highs up here, and we have this 1 minute inverse up here, which we then tag into this 15-minute gap. And this 1 minute honestly isn't a bad 1 minute. I know for certain a lot of people took this 1 minute tag into the 15-minute gap. However, we're just all-time highs. Like, that's the only narrative you have behind it. You don't have much more reasoning. This tagged into the 15-minute gap. It's just 2 points into the 15-minute gap. So I guess you can say a great rejection, honestly, and it delivered beautifully to be TBH. So this would have been the OG model entry, right? 100% the OG model would have taken this to all-time highs. So I know people got in like this. Stops below here. Take profit right here. Right? Boom. I went on the more premium inverse now. And when that formed, we retest this 1 minute. And I love this delivery. Okay, let me talk about my thinking here. I wanted to take it. Okay, cool. I'm like, cool. If we don't get it by like 10:50, I don't want to take it. I want to see this instant delivery fill up. Boom. Love that rejection. I'm like, cool, right? We saved this. We didn't inverse this technically. Did we? Nah, to the tick. Right? So I'm like, cool. I want this next candle to inverse it. Nothing. I'm like, I'll give it 2 more candles. Nothing. I don't want to sit around and wait on this. And I hated the way this candle was. The dojiness, the deception, all of this. And then I'm like, one more. And we don't get, and I just closed out. Like, I was like, all right, I'm not trading. This next candle inverses it. Right? I would have done this. This would have been my trade. A limit right here, right? Going break even at the body of this. Low key, even this wickless candle. But if you're gonna be tempted to go break even at this wickless candle, if you're targeting, what I have been targeting, 22.5 points. This candle is 6.5. Yeah, had to go give it a little bit of room to breathe just before the wick. So limit, I was waiting on a retrace just so I can market order. Runs the break even. And then it would have came down, filled the limit. Oh no, would it have? Yeah, would have edged the limit, right? Yeah. And would have taken, yeah. So I'm at least I'm reading price. Price is at least delivering, so that's nice to see finally. But just no entries again. Really sucks. This week was really harsh mentally for it. And yeah, man, just got to keep working, to say the least. I'm not going to sit here and go on a fucking 20-minute rant. It's a matter of just keep working, just see an opportunity and actually acting upon it. Can't sit around and wait. So yeah, that's it. May has been rough. Haven't taken an entry. Loki, did I one trade in May technically? Shit. No, I haven't taken an entry in May. So yeah, with that being said, peace, love, positivity. Thank you for tuning in.